3, let go.
I'll fix all that. Don't worry about it.
Soccer senseis, we're setting up.
We don't want that anyway.
Tunda, Rodrigo Salazar,
Do that like this way.
and we're going to be joined by Daniel Nyari, who is from Supporters.pro. He's also did our beautiful background back there, and he is a wonderful artist. And give me a second. Let's take it away. You and Valderrama can start.
Well, yeah, I was just talking off here with the dream of Valderrama. I'm so excited for you going into that 3-0 loss. He's a really good player. One of my favorites, I think, of Milan. He said, but Valderrama pretty much said that he lacks the personality of a leader. So going into the dressing room, at a disadvantage, should be more vocal on and off the pitch. That's a quality that, according to Valderrama, Gordon lacks. And it was so odd to me that even though he was the captain for that in that game, the last game where Colombia tied Chile, he didn't even play at all. He was on the bench. So how can a captain be on the bench? That's pretty well when he's in top physical strength. So that's a little odd, but Valderrama definitely is very upset that this Colombian team lost.
Yes, yes.
And he's saying that there's no Colombian right now that has that presence.
Hey, Daniel. What's up, buddy? All right, we have Daniel live. Here he is. Daniel, man, you've been on the show before. You're a friend of the show. Just if the show, if you can, tell us a little bit about your background and everything.
My name is Daniel Nyari. I'm an illustrator and designer, and I guess I'm on the show today to talk about Supporters.pro, which is a soccer apparel line.
Yep.
That I'm one of the creators of.
Yep. Well, you're our set designer as well. That's one of your works back there. The Playmakers, and we have actually Valderrama is a special guest as well. He's there he is.
Daniel's version of Valderrama.
Wow, how did you get such a big guest?
I know, yeah, we bring out the big guns today, definitely. So, Daniel, Supporters.pro, love the concepts, love what you're doing with that. Tell us about it.
Okay, so again, it's a collaboration between myself and Nyari from Barcelona. She's a fashion designer, and she sort of became famous for a project called I Want to Work for Nike. I never really know how to pronounce that, but so where she would do these really amazing designs of soccer jerseys that would adapt other properties like NFL teams, or I know she did like a Mad Men series, and then Barcelona, what Barcelona would look like under Kappa or Adidas and so on. But they're just hypothetical. They're just digital. And I was doing soccer crests and logos at the time. So when we spoke, we just thought, why not maybe combine them? And since everyone's really just doing digital work, why not actually create something material? And we'd be really among the first to really do something like that. So it's an interesting idea, and I think we were driven by the possibility of doing something very different, not only conceptually, but mashing up different ideas that haven't really been done before, but also do something material, do something that's actually produced rather than just digital that's shared online and that people can actually buy.
Okay. So before we go forward, how can people go check this work out? What's the website? Because they're going to love it as soon as they see it. It's guaranteed.
I hope so. So our website is Supporters.pro.
Okay.
Very simple. We have a link to where you can buy it on our website, and we're working with Angios, which is a Spanish manufacturing company who is producing all the work, and they're also producing work for Spanish teams, including Deportivo La Coruña. So it's really good quality. And it's the same quality you will find basically from any Nike or Adidas brand.
Okay.
But it's significantly cheaper. It's €40 per jersey. And we ship worldwide, and you can customize with various numbers.
Yeah, so I mean, before you did the soccer board stuff, I fell in love with like the France jersey you did because it really takes your aesthetic. It's very clean, very minimalistic, and it turns it into like some wonderful designs. So definitely go check that out. When you did soccer board, are you a big Star Wars guy or?
Of the old films, yes, not so much new ones, predictably.
Okay.
I'm in awe of the historic significance of the movies, and when we started our line, we knew that phase one would be to interpret existing properties, not only because they'd give us the point of reference on what to work with, but also because they would sort of serve as an introductionary step to the fans that sort of might not be familiar with what we're doing. So properties like Star Wars would maybe be more accessible. But moreover, it's really interesting the idea of taking a popular property and combining it with sports or soccer and yielding something maybe different. So we're just also really attracted by the idea of the power of images, the iconography of the Star Wars movies that sort of developed organically over time, and how we can combine those with the, I guess, aesthetic sensibilities of soccer apparel design.
Okay. Ellis, anything?
Are you planning to bring something in relation to the Euro Cup coming next summer in France?
We don't know yet. I mean, we have existing national team jerseys from our first line. We always wanted to revisit the early properties we did, like clubs and national team jerseys, and that means we could be doing a different France jersey, which would look totally different. And sort of our approach is, just because we already did a France jersey doesn't mean we can continue to do another one, but totally differently. So maybe we will. We're still in the process of planning phase two, really. Right now we're working on a different prototype of the jersey. So who knows? Maybe it would be probably very smart of us to do something topical, but we don't know yet.
Maybe some long sleeves also, for some people who want to wear.
Yeah, exactly. Long sleeves and larger sizes for women as well.
Yeah, that's also very important. Definitely, because you were mentioning your girlfriend would like to wear one of these. I'm looking at the site right now, and just want to go one by one.
Star Wars.
So the Star Wars one. So let's start with the Dark Lord. That's obviously Darth Vader, right? Okay, it's pretty cool. Anything? What drew you to do it this way? Anything specific? And where did you draw your inspiration from?
So again, I was really interested not in the visual iconography of Star Wars. What are the visual cues that people have become familiar with from Star Wars? So instead of using direct or literal visual cues, it was just mostly about color combinations. The black and white of the stormtroopers in combination with that famous face plate. How far can I abstract it and still combine it with the black and white colors enough so people will still get that it's a stormtrooper?
Okay.
But it's mostly just, I guess, the idea of just making it abstract enough to where it's still recognizable, so that it just becomes a purely formal and design exercise.
That's it right there.
Aesthetic exercise.
Yeah.
Which I think is, again, part of what I think drives us. It's just we're just constantly trying to find new ways to show something familiar, like the soccer jersey.
Yeah.
And hopefully that translates.
Cool. No, and I'm showing it for our Periscope viewers. I'll put a nice one on for people who watch on the site. The golden droid obviously is C-3PO.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, sorry. I love Star Wars, but I'm not like a head. I'm not gonna, maybe like you. I'm not gonna, stay outside for 3 hours in the cold waiting for a ticket and dress up as Princess Leia. So.
Yeah. You're smart then.
I know. So yeah, this is the golden
also,
droid.
I don't think anyone wants to see you as Princess Leia.
No, that's another one. Yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, so this is the golden droid one. Very, very cool. Very, very. I mean, look at that. That's so cool. It looks like C-3PO was just like his head is just taken off by one of the Imperial forces or something. But it's very cool. I mean, that's cool. sorry, I don't know what to say about it, but it's aesthetically, it seems like if there were, obviously, if there is going to be soccer in the empires, this is what they would wear. That's the coolest thing about it. That this is pretty much what they would look like, all right.
We joked around about hosting a tournament where we would ask teams to wear these jerseys, so we would have just a team of stormtroopers playing against like rebel pilots.
That would be dope. That would be incredible.
That was really, really fun.
One of my favorites is Millennium Pilot, and I'm going to open it up right here. What has been the response? How long has it been on the market now?
So we launched pretty much a week ago, so it's still very early. The response has been excellent. We've got features from Fox Sports. Already, we interviewed with 442. We're getting a feature with them. We're actually going to be in the next Color magazine, which is going to have a story about amateur design and basically independent apparel design, which is starting to become really popular. So yeah, it's been very good so far. Actually, it's been very, very good.
Check out the back of this, the Millennium Pilot. You guys killed it. I love that because it goes with the front. It's really, really well done. Definitely.
Yes, I have to give credit to my partner and fashion designer Nyari. She's amazing.
And there's been a little bit of a trend of artists who are into the sport doing this. There's a guy out of Australia named Embroidered. He'll take like designs, mostly like cleats. Like, okay, if Michael Jordan were playing for Real Madrid or Barcelona, obviously the technology is allowing that. What else can you talk about that as one of the people doing that? Like, how did it come about? I mean, the fact that you can do it, obviously, but like, I guess talk a little bit about that.
Right, so there's several things. I mean, first of all, you have the proliferation of technology. A lot more people are able to learn Photoshop and like they're more design savvy, I would say. People who don't necessarily go to school professionally to be a designer or whatever, they can just learn it on their own. And I think a lot of those people are also soccer fans. And soccer was never really something that was considered like a creative platform, I guess. But in the past few years, it definitely has been. And because of the internet, people have been able to share more soccer work, more soccer illustration. Soccer has been more of a canvas, I suppose, for creative people or people who have creative tendencies to try different things. At the same time, soccer is becoming more diverse, I suppose, more expansive in its. I don't know, but for example, in soccer apparel, it's becoming more urban streetwear aware. So a lot of jerseys now, like big brands, are specifically designed to be worn on the street. Yeah. So soccer is sort of moving more outside the pitch or the training. And I think that also lends itself to people trying different things with anything relevant to soccer, the cleat, the jersey, and things like that. So we're at the really interesting starting point of soccer and art and design, where things are just exploding. And a lot of interesting things are happening. I wouldn't say it's peaking yet, but it will, and it's really exciting because we're just at the start of it.
Yeah, I'm going to show two more. This one, obviously, everybody loves Boba Fett. That's the Bounty Hunter jersey. Really, really cool. Definitely check these out at Supporters.pro. Supporters.pro. Independent, they're doing their thing. They're really, really well designed, and they're what, $40 about? Is it the 40
euros?
40 euros. So that comes out to what, $50 maybe, or
less, even less, like $43.
Okay.
With shipping and handling, would be something like $49, $50, as you said. Yeah.
And for Christmas, I mean, this right now is big now. When do they have to order by for that?
Start now, but we usually ship now. 4 weeks it takes. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 weeks. All right. So they're made in Europe, or
they're made in Spain. Yeah.
In Spain. Okay. Wow. Even cooler. All right.
I know, we're supporting the Spanish economy.
There you go. Hostia. And the last one, which one is this one, Alex? Chewbacca. Okay. This is called
we actually use the funny hashtag of this growl
Bitch Baka impersonator. So yeah, man, these are wonderful, man. Daniel, thanks a lot for joining us today, man. Continued success. You're doing some really, really important work, and definitely come on again. Anything we can do to support, we're here for you, man.
Thanks so much. Good to be here, guys.
All right. Thanks, Daniel.
Cheers. Have a nice day.
Peace. All right. So that was Daniel Nyari from Supporters.pro. Definitely check it out. Christmas is coming up. It'd be a really cool gift, something that you're not going to see at Toys R Us. If you're a soccer guy, if you're into sci-fi, I mean, there's nothing more perfect than that. All right. Thanks a lot for joining us on Soccer Senseis.